Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm doing fine.
That's
You have any questions?
fantastic. I do have a bunch of questions.
Feel free.
All right. One, my name is Laura. You are?
You know who I am. You just did a video reviewing my stuff.
Well,
You just went to my channel, so you know who I am. You know.
that was actually on Nick's because I saw you last
You
night.
just went to my channel, though. You went to my channel and review my videos.
I did. I
Okay,
did.
so you know who I am.
I don't know your name.
BxBEASTBOY.
Okay. So you don't have a real name. That's it? All right, fine. So why are you going after Molly from 3 years ago?
I'm not going to anybody. I'm giving my opinion, and people are losing their minds about it.
But nobody's losing their minds from something she did 3 years ago, which is dead and over.
For you, you can't tell people when to do videos and when to give an opinion. If it's new to me, it's new to me. And it might be new to my supporters, no matter how long ago it is. Why do you feel like you have the right to dictate when someone can do content about whatever they want?
I don't, but as someone who's been in true crime for a long time, from 2017, it's very disheartening that all
means nothing to me.
Newer people want to say, because I have another crime channel, but all these newer people want to say how people should do true crime. And
well, clearly you don't watch my videos. I always state that I don't tell no one how to do anything, but I am entitled to giving my opinion. No matter how long you've done it, no matter how short someone has done it, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Exactly. I don't tell people how to do anything. So you're spreading more false information right now.
But as long as it's truthful, you're not giving true information. Molly never sold a picture. There was no picture ever sold.
You didn't even realize what a paywall was until you asked someone behind you a few minutes ago. And now you're sitting here trying to tell me, you just justified it. You said behind memberships. But if she puts something behind memberships, that's a paywall. Regardless.
No, membership. Members
it's a paywall. Then whether you don't agree if it's I guess right or not, it's still by definition a paywall. People have to pay to be a member, correct? And you get exclusive stuff, right? So why is that such like a big deal if it's the truth?
But that's not a bad thing.
Okay, but then that's different from is it true or not? You just said no, she didn't, no, she didn't, and now we're saying it's not a bad thing. Which one is it? Is it not a bad thing or is it false?
Hold up, you're not gonna overtalk me on my own panel. First of all, you had said that she sold it. Or Neg said that she sold the picture.
So you should talk to Negs. I said that she put it behind a paywall. Are we speaking about me or are we speaking about other people? I'm the person that you went to their channel, reviewed their videos, and you have this opinion on. So speak about your opinion on me or your opinion on how I give opinions. That's fine as well. I'm perfectly able to have a conversation with that. But then you're misconstruing and saying, no, it's not. Oh, wait, yes, it is not bad. If you have an opinion saying that it's not bad, that's perfectly fine. But to say, no, it's not, because you disagree whether it's bad or not, is false information and flipping a narrative. And for someone who has been, I'm trying to, hold on, I want to hear what you have to say, but I don't want us to keep cutting each other off. But for someone that has been in the true crime world for such long and how you're shaking your finger at all the new people, I would think that you would handle that in a better way than try to flip a narrative and spread false information because you have a difference in opinion.
Nobody's spreading false information. I'm not the one.
You just stated something was not something just because you disagree whether it was bad or not.
No.
Now, if that was a mistake, and there's honest mistake,
have you ever done anything in your life? Have you ever said something wrong on the internet that you had to apologize for?
Yes, and I take accountability every time.
So somebody hold you accountable.
I just said it was new information to me. So what's your point?
Okay, so if someone finds shit in your video from 6 months, from 3 years ago,
anyone can talk about whatever. I don't care. I don't go on and on. That's my only one time speaking about that one incident that you're talking about. What are you talking about on and on?
Videos of Marissa on your
different things every single time. So are we gonna speak about each thing individually, or are you just upset because? Oh wow! So wait. So criticism is obsession now. This is what guys, people, your side does. Whenever you don't have logic or actual evidence or proof or anything, it's just always obsession. I have a right. I have a bunch of idiots in my life.
In your Discord feeding you lies.
No, I get my information from me doing research. People can contribute information if they want to, and I still cross-reference and do my research. So that's another thing that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. What's your problem with me? I'm here to answer them if you have any. That's an actual issue other than you give opinions, so I'm going to say you're obsessed and blah, blah, blah.
You're giving opinions from 3 years ago that nobody gives a
No, my opinion wasn't from 3 years ago. My opinion's on something that might have happened 3 years ago. Say it correctly. You've been doing true crime for how long? And people trust you as a source? You can't even phrase things right? That's pretty horrible.
You're right.
Okay. So what's your problem with me besides you being upset? What's your problem?
3 years ago. Nobody gives a fuck about 3 years ago. Why don't
apparently people do.
Relevant.
I can talk about whatever I want. And you can't do anything about it. What's next?
How about
what's next? How about I do my content however I want and you don't dictate how other people do stuff?
Bitch going after
Oh wow, she shows her lack of research. You're showing your lack of research. I go after men all the time.
Why don't you?
I went after men today. I went after say Robbie. I went after Dad.
Who else? Go after women.
Okay, I go after everybody. I'm an equal opportunist. I don't believe that women are weaker than men, just like you do. Because clearly you don't think we're equal. Because I go after men as well. I've gone after the Dad Challenge podcast. Save Robbie, the Glarer, on a regular basis. You're misinformed. Someone who does true crime for this long doesn't even know enough research to know that I go after men as well. Oh my God, yo, so the true crime community are buffoons. The true crime community are buffoons. A bunch of unintelligent, non-researchers. You just talk a bunch of crap. No logic, nothing. A bunch of ad hominems, no kind of reasoning. Just a bunch of why can't you? If you have anything else that's valid besides you dislike me or that I'm an asshole, I acknowledge that. What else? Nothing else.
Is there,
all right, so feel free to.
There's a reason why you only go after women in true crime? Is that because
Yo, fool! I just named. No,
no,
because it makes no sense. You're saying something
you're
that's
not
incorrect.
gonna let me finish because you want to kind of send and talk over.
Continue. I will answer it. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is that because your true crime numbers are lacking so badly that's why you need to go after true crime women?
So can I answer?
Yes.
Okay, so I just answered that I go after true crime men as well. So that makes your whole statement dumb as hell.
True crime men too.
So what's the problem? So why do you keep trying to put it as women? Are you gonna let me respond?
You're jealous.
You gonna let me respond? I go after true crime men as well. So
okay, men and women.
I go after whoever I want. So it's not about numbers. I don't care. If I'm gonna see something that I believe wrong, I'm gonna say something. Just because people like you spaz out about it, it's not gonna stop me. It's not gonna stop. You just blamed a bunch of things on. You just blamed a bunch of things on me being attacking women when I actually do videos on men as well. I would call that spazzing out. I would call that spreading misinformation. I would call that flipping a narrative. Miss, I've been in true crime for years. You show the exact reason why I'm here. I am the bane of your existence, and I am the true crime reckoning. Now cry about it all you want, and you can't dictate me. You guys have a good time. This seems like a super waste of time. Why are you so angry? You're so mad. You're so mad. She's upset.
Yeah, I'm real upset.
I answered every single question that you had. And all you had is ad hominem because you're constantly
shit.
I answered everything. I answered everything. You just tried to
spun it like a
you just tried no. You just tried to spin it.
Answered shit.
So I hate all women. I attack women. I only attack women. She didn't put it behind the paywall, but she did. I answered every single question. Do you have anything valid? Please. I'm begging you. One thing, just one thing valid.
You have not answered anything.
No argument.
You haven't answered anything. You've spun everything.
I answered every single question.
You think everybody's as dumb as you are? Sorry,
actually, my subscribers are extremely intelligent. I don't know about your subscribers. I would hope that they are. I'll give them benefit of the doubt. But if they're listening to this and believing you after you just got caught in all those lies,
subscribers watching Marissa. That's where you get your cases from.
No. I doubt that.
Cases is Marissa. Funny how that.
Because we speak. Wow, she's the only one that ever talks about this. Oh my God, she's the only one that ever talks about this. Yes, she's the only one that really
talked about Xavier.
She's the only one. She's the only one that ever talked about Xavier. Wow.
Me and her are the only ones that have really spoke about
it. It would take a simple YouTube search to see that is extremely incorrect. Man.
Not extremely incorrect, though.
Extremely incorrect. Look at it. I've done one video.
Marissa has.
I did one video on Xavier. How long y'all been talking about it? Y'all been talking about it for a long time, right?
With 200 views.
But y'all been talking about it for a long time. Which point are you going to go? Are you going to go at my views, which you care so much about, more than me apparently, or are you going to address the same thing that you just said? You're the only one that talks about Xavier, right? I just did a simple search, and I see a plethora of content creators speaking about the subject. Why do y'all keep trying to take credit for things like that? It's so odd to me. Why do you want credit for things like that? Shouldn't the story be important? Why are the views important? Why do you care how many views?
That jealous.
How many views? Why do you care about how many views I get?
So jealous.
Okay, continue your bullcrap. Okay, so I'm asking a legitimate question now. Why you keep saying your bullcrap? Why do you care?
It does, and then
ma'am,
cry.
Yes, madam.
Sit there and cry.
Madam.
Marissa is doing.
Madam, the only one crying is you right now. Why do you care about how many views I get on a missing person, a missing child case? Isn't it the story important? Isn't getting it out there more important? Why do you care about how many views and jealous? You're the only one that talk about numbers. Do you have anything that's not going to waste my time?
You really think I'm buying your bullshit?
I don't care if you buy anything. I know you're
buy your bullshit. I am not one of them.
You are not intelligent. So I see that there's nothing.
Way more intelligent.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Continue your cry session.
Because you can't manipulate me. And that
manipulate you. Why would I want to do that? You're not intelligent. Stop it. I can laugh what I want to. You've been throwing ad hominems this whole time, but I'm a child. You've been name calling this whole time, man, but I'm a child.
It speaks volumes.
Ma'am, you can't just ignore every point that I make and think that that means anything.
Handle an adult conversation.
Miss, I can't listen to the conversation. You're the one that started calling me out my name.
No, you're the one. You can't.
You have because we just go talk in circles. You don't have the intelligence. Your ego is too high. You can't tell when you're wrong. It's okay. You have a good time and cry all you want about every video I do.
He's completely juvenile, and he just left on his own. Bye. He thinks it was like talking to a child. Absolutely talking to a child. Too juvenile for me. Like, for real. Way too juvenile. And as soon as I said he was racist, he hated white people, then he left. He is an uneducated loser. I don't know if he's a loser. I don't know. But definitely uneducated. Anybody that sits there and laughs like that, he didn't answer one fucking question I said. He just spun it and laughed. Like, he thinks everybody's dumb. Like, oh, he's going to be condescending. Bitch, please. Give me a fucking break. Watch who clips this from that side. That will show you who's feeding him crap. Oh, I already know who's feeding him crap. I know someone that's in his Discord. That's how I found out about him to begin with. I don't know if he is. That's what somebody said. But he's a child.